guardians, and everyone joining us for another episode of Understanding Your Preteen today. My name is Ilse, and it's really great to be here with you today as we look at what are our preteens all about, what makes them tick, what do they want us to know, and how do we get to understand them even more. In this episode of Understanding Your Preteen, we're going to be looking at some things that your preteen wants you to know about them, and we're going to be looking at these through an article from ParentQ, which is a really great and helpful website that you can go and check out as well for more information on your preteen. And we're going to be looking at some things that the preteens have said about themselves that they would love for their parents, their guardians, and those in their immediate community to know all about them as we seek to explore and understand them even more. And so let's kick it off straight away. What is number one? Number one that your preteen would like you to know is that everybody is trying to be somebody that they're not. Remember that the foundational step and the developmental step that your preteen is at the moment is that they're exploring who they are and where they belong. Everybody is trying to fit in. It's not just your preteen that's being strange or being fake or trying to be something they're not. Everybody at that age is trying to find where they belong. And so they will be something that they're not, or try to be something that they're not, as they attempt to find where they belong. And so let's just give them some grace. Let's try to see where can we help them explore where they belong. And let's remind them to not try and just fit in, because fitting in is trying to be like everyone else. But let's remind our preteens through encouragement and conversation to find a space of belonging where they can authentically be themselves, not to change themselves, but to find a space where they belong, even if they are a little bit different from everyone else. For more on this, you can check out a recent conversation we had about belonging or fitting in on our Gap Gracepoint online channel as well. Now, the second thing that your preteen would like you to know is that they don't just appreciate hearing it's just a phase. I'm sure all of us is guilty at this at some point, that we will say to our preteens, it's just a phase. Don't even worry about it when they come and they raise a concern with us. The preteens know it's just a phase, but it's a phase that they are in and they feel like it is forever. Remember that your preteen has only lived for X amount of years. They cannot look forward to the next part of their life as you can, as someone that has been on that side and is coming and looking back on it. And so this feels like the end of their life to them, if it is something, even if it is just a phase. And so let's be kind to our preteens, not just dismissing them by saying it's just a phase. They're tired of hearing that. Let's listen out, let's understand, and let's appreciate the fact that this feels like it's a really big deal to your preteen and to treat it as such. Number 3, they're losing their minds, literally. Remember, at preteen age, your child's brain is developing. Their mind is literally and physically changing in the way that it is formed as it starts to develop for their future, for their adolescent phase. And so they might feel like they are losing their mind at sometimes because their brain structure is actually busy changing. Let's give them an opportunity to mess up if they make mistakes, but also to walk alongside them when they have made mistakes, to be journeying with them even when it is not easy or we feel like they are making some reckless or irresponsible decisions. They might be feeling like they really are losing their minds as their minds continue to shift and change. Number 4, remember that they want to be accepted and they also want it for others as well. You might have had a recent conversation with your preteen, or maybe even an argument with your preteen about something that they wear or something that they've said or a judgment that they have made on other people. As you say, how can you say that? But the truth is they just want to be accepted. And so at times they may change themselves because they feel like they would be accepted or to fit in. They also will be more gracious or more critical in offering that same acceptance to other people as they encounter and journey with others through life. You might find that they are exceptionally critical of a younger or older sibling or even of their friends, and that's because they just want to be accepted. At times, our preteens might find the need to criticize others for them to feel better and to be accepted. Remind them that they can be themselves without breaking others down and still be accepted, loved, and appreciated as they are. And lastly, for today, remember number 5, that they are trying to find where they belong, where they fit in, who their people are. They are trying to figure out what is their tribe, where do they belong to, and how is it that they are able to find connection and a sense of community. You may not like the friend groups that they are trying out. And as a parent, you may speak into those friend groups if you feel that this could potentially be a harmful or hurtful relationship. But remember that they don't do it to hurt you. They are just trying to find where they belong, who their people are. Their people also change as they grow up. They might not feel like they can still be friends with the same little girl or little boy that they were friends with when they were little children, because they're no longer little children. Interests have changed. Family relationships have changed. How they feel about themselves has changed, and their sense of identity and all the different identification factors have also changed. And so allow space for your preteen to explore, to see where their people are, and who it is that will become their tribe, their support system, and the people who will walk with them through the next couple of years. And so we hope that this has really helped you understand your preteen as you continue to ask the question, what is my preteen all about? Where do I figure out? How are they doing things? Try to be supportive to them. Try to help them. Try to guide them. And please do continue to join us for other episodes of Understanding Your Preteens as we seek to help and guide you and your teen to having a healthy and good relationship.